Hello there, guys. Good evening. Hopefully, it's all working. Hello there. Good evening, guys. Bit of technical difficulties this morning. This evening. Tony's not here, our technician. And as you can see, for some reason, the thumbnail hasn't come through. But what me and David are going to do is we're standing in, and we've got a live stream going. We're going to chat the Arsenal. It was meant to say 3-1 match reaction. But anyway, David, let's crack on with this. Good evening, mate. Sorry about that technical bit. What did you think of the game tonight, my friend?
No, first of all, Wayne, good evening to you, mate. No problem on the tool. I thought the game went brilliant. More better than what I thought it was going to go when I first sort of was analysing it to myself today, and getting all the banter from the friends and all that, So,
yeah.
From what goals Bayern have scored in previous Champions League games, they've been one of the top scorers in the previous 3 games. I think they had 13 or 14 goals. Obviously, we'd not conceded none in the 3 games, but so I sort of thought it would be a high-scoring game. I was sort of looking like 2-2 would be a very reasonable score. I would have been quite happy with that if you would have offered it to me before the game. But generally, I thought we played really well. There's a lot of good performers out there today that sort of now try to nail their place in the first team. Like we had like Mascara playing left centre back, which is unnatural to him. We had Trossard coming in again, which he done a really good job. Obviously, he got a little injury. Mudweke, when he come on, obviously he come on the left. As soon as he got put over to the right, he scores the goal. Rice was pretty much everywhere. There weren't a blade of grass he didn't cover today. So I just generally thought that it was a really good performance. We're looking a really good side at the moment. It's hard to see who's going to stop us, really, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I mean, I can't disagree with anything you say there, Dave. I mean, it's just fantastic start throughout the pitch. One player that kind of was flagged up in our chat, in our football chat, was MLS. I thought MLS struggled today, and I think that's due to obviously match fitness. The first goal got caught under the ball. I mean, second half, the difference between him and Callum at the moment is really kind of showing. Because he come on, Callum was just fantastic, and I was a little bit sort of, you put yourself in the balance of the game, okay, you understand, but, I wanted Callum for the Chelsea game.
Yes.
Mate, he is a quite important, vital cog in the machine, is Declan Rice. And just worried that, the amount of he just plays. I know the boy's got an injury, but sometimes you think, let's just give him a rest. But he was phenomenal today. I thought we used to do, me and Tony used to do man and matches, we've watched the videos. I think, in my opinion, I don't know what you think, Dave, I think he was man of the match, to be fair, in terms of just everywhere. Again, he was the captain without the armband. He did take it in the second half for a brief period before Erdegaard come on. But Declan Rice was phenomenal, matey. And it's just trying to, whether it's me being too cautious, I just think he plays a lot of football, the boy. You just want to kind of wrap him up in cotton wool. He's a phenomenal player. Mendy as well as I think. Would you agree with that, mate?
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, as you know, Declan Rice, he plays all the minutes for England. He plays pretty much all the minutes for us in all the games that are most important. As you said, Wayne, he has got an engine. The guy has got an engine. He gets up and down the pitch. He gets around the park. But there's certain games that he could have brought him off there a little bit earlier, maybe. But at the same point, he was popping it around again. He's having fun out there, He's smashing in corners, putting pressure on Neuer and all these so-called like great European centre backs and all that, European great goalkeeper from the past. He's making him look weak, So I know that's a little bit tongue in cheek, but I do generally think that. I don't think he wants to come off. He wants to play all the minutes. It's risky. The manager's got to make the call sometimes, but I think the guys, he's different gravy. He's different gravy, isn't he?
Yeah, no, 100%, mate. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be as well, and whether you're obviously, you know, this is what this channel's about. There's anything, you know, that I say, you know, you can always have your point, David, and disagree with it. But I think MLS's future lies in the midfield. And I think, obviously, at this moment in time, I thought the game he was having, he kind of, I would have think, you'd have think, oh, you could maybe sort of put Calafiori on, take Rice off, put MLS in the midfield. But I think MLS wasn't having the. I think personally, in the future, he should play there. But I think obviously with the options you've got at the moment with left back, you know, once Big Gabby comes back, then you know the kid's going to have to find himself another place to play anyway, in my opinion, because he's not getting many minutes at that left back. Show today, David, you know. Another one as well. I mean, Saka was his usual set. There's a fantastic ball for Martinelli's goal. I want to praise the subs. I want to praise Noni and Martinelli. Absolutely gutted, David, about Trossard injury. We don't know just yet. It just seems with Arsenal, we get a player back and one goes out at the moment.
Yeah,
it's frustrating. What did you think of the impact of the subs, mate? You coming on and what they'll give with the subs?
Well, Calafiori puts the cross in for Mudweke's goal. Mudweke was playing left. He's moved him over to the right. It's his natural position. As soon as Saka comes off, obviously Mudweke's played better on the right. But you still have to, your players still have to be in the right position. And it was still lovely football, the way they sort of slipped it through. I think it was Rice who put the ball through to Calafiori. Calafiori, a bit of quality. The guy's just got quality in his boots, you know. Yeah, the subs, yeah, they done the manager's job. It's just the squad. You know when the subs are coming on and you get that sort of daunting feeling that these guys are not ready. It's a bigger step down, but these guys come on and you don't really get that feeling now. It's just automatically like for like. They know their jobs, they know their roles, they know what positions they're going to be in. You know, it's like it's very organised. It seems anyway.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's different. I mean, we've today again, we've given sort of like, you know, the 90 minutes to Moreno as our false nine, hybrid kind of player. Again, worked his socks off, doing the job at the moment when three of our players in number 9 role, if you like. There are other players that can. But I think obviously again we have to kind of keep that process. Mikel, like he did last season, he maybe didn't have the legs in the end of the season to kind of go any further. The league was by January gone anyway. He tried in the Champions League. We went out to Man United. But I think he's found a way now. This is the thing. He's found a way to play football with Moreno as his number 9, and he's still got 3 number 9. And that's scary, but not for us, David. You know.
That's right. It's a good option. It's great options to have.
Yeah. It's that's the thing, and I mean, obviously, look, it's not. I know we've had discussions, as you say, like we've had that Moreno role, if you like, but now we've got Moreno. You know, you've got that's another option in how you can use a habit or whatever. My worry would be sort of like with Gyökeres, matey, at the moment. I don't think we've been kind of told the extent of it. We were told, oh, he might be close, it could be for Chelsea. I don't even know. I don't think he's going to make Chelsea, David, to be fair. But I think, yeah, praise today for the manager, matey, for having, you know, because he's figured a way and he's got the options now where he can play a midfielder as a number 9, effectively beat. We've just beaten one of the best teams in Europe, haven't we, mate?
Yeah. Yes, it's true. Yeah. We almost look a better side in the Champions League than what we do in the league, to be honest with you. You know, it seems like the tactics seem to suit the Champions League a bit more. Like we can sit back a little bit more. Obviously, set pieces are working great for us, which is an added bonus. Every other team would do it if they could, you know. So you've got to take them while they're happening for you. I think that, but teams sort of like sit back when they're coming to our place, and then try and hit us on counter. Well, when you're playing one of the big boys, they want to try and dominate the ball. We can sit back on them a little bit and hit them on the break. As you see with Martinelli's third goal, counter-attacking football at its best. You know, you've got Neuer trying to become like sweeper keeper, and he's totally missed the ball. You know, so he's been one of the best at that though. Neuer has been a quality goalkeeper at doing that for years, but time catches up with everyone, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that, mate. I mean, it's one of them that obviously in the past, Manuel Neuer has been an annoyance. How we say that in a term of praise, in terms of for us when we played him, he was a top quality keeper. I think obviously age does get to you. There's not to say he's not a quality keeper right now, David, but like your point, he's made, and that's the night kind of shows you there that how old he's got to be coming. His back end.
I think I heard the thing. He was 39, Wayne, which is not mega old for a goalkeeper.
It's not mega old for a keeper, but being that far out,
mate. Yeah, you rest your legs a little bit, mate. You know what I mean?
yeah, but no, it was. I mean, look, it was a phenomenal game, matey. And sort of, it kind of takes me on to weekend. Oh, sorry, David, we've back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I say we may have to make it a short and sweet stream, but I'm praising Chelsea. They beat Barcelona 3-0. In fact, some people said Barcelona didn't even turn up. I think obviously it's going to be a tough game. A tough game on Sunday. I think we're more than capable on this showing anyway to beat anyone. You don't need to have that showing anyway, mate. But you can take it tonight, David. I'm going to wrap things up, my friend. What do you think? Sort of like, would you take it as a fan to say, this is our year. This is something to be confident with, because you can just bring Odegaard off the bench and take Eze off, and it's just phenomenal.
It's like for like, isn't it? It's not a big downgrade, is it? Yeah, Chelsea. I think we're sort of a little bit wary of Chelsea, but Chelsea's defence is nowhere near good enough. Good enough. Their players they got out. Colwell, all their defenders are not very good. Yeah, Cucurella and James, they got good fullbacks, no doubt about it. Their goalkeeper's a little bit iffy in certain circumstances. The midfield, Caicedo's a good player. I'm not a big fan of Enzo. I think he's too overpriced. I think they paid 50 million too much for him. Obviously Cole Palmer, but every time Chelsea and Arsenal comes around, Cole Palmer's got a secret injury. But this time he stubbed his toe. So I think he's I think he's running scared of playing the Gooners, mate. So and their attacking line, Pedro Neto, who else they got? Esteval. Esteval has been playing good lately. He is the guy that you sort of can think that he may be able to do something. But then he's playing against, is he a right winger? He is right wing, so he'll be playing left side against our left side, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So that'd be Calafiori.
Calafiori again with him, Yeah, I mean that's one thing. Obviously, me and Tony, obviously when he's back, he's in a wedding. He's heading to a wedding at the moment, and as some guys who have tuned in, I appreciate again everyone joining the stream and coming to see us. Maybe we probably appreciate it, guys. I'm sorry for what's happened here. We've just we've got a little the camera's flipped on you. And so we're having no end of their shit, matey. We're having a bit of technical difficulties, as I say, this ain't the internet. But guys, whoever's watching, let's just say thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Me, Tony, we appreciate it. And yeah, tonight it's not gone too smoothly. It's the first time doing it, but I'll get better, get used to it. Thanks for streaming in. We'll obviously build up more towards it to the Chelsea game, but just sort of like in closing off and closing it down there, David. And obviously it's been a fantastic game to see. I mean, it was the way Arsenal played. I think you've shown a bit of a blueprint there. Now, Manuel Neuer, as you said, in all due respect, has been a phenomenal player for quite a long time. But I think you can get at this Chelsea defence. So I think this is the blueprint tonight. Phenomenal victory, fantastic. We're top of the Champions League. Take it into Sunday, boys. That's all we are.
Yep. Keep the momentum going.
Only a downer is we've lost Trossard. It looked like it could be a groin injury. But yeah. Sorry, matey.
No, all I was saying is keep the momentum going. You just want to keep this gravy train going on. You know, keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling. All the wins keeps breeding confidence, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, mate. And you know, it's nice to see. Obviously, you know, as I say, you can rotate as well, and this is what we are for. We made 5 subs, which you have to do. You know, and again, celebrate. We'll enjoy it. And then yeah, we'll roll on to Friday. So what I'm going to try to do before then, because if Tony can ask me to host, is I'm going to try to sort my internet connection out, try and sort out my thumbnail creations. But David, thanks for your patience. I know if there's a few guys watching, you might have seen a little video of me trying to contact David. Well, I don't know what happened there, guys. We will sort that out as soon as this is the video to watch. David, thank you for joining.
No problem.
Guys who've tuned in, thank you very much. We move on to Chelsea. Guys, please like, share and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Cheers, David. Thanks for joining us, lady.
No problem. See you later, Wayne.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Ciao, mate.